And here we have the Marvel Legends Hela. She is part of a 5-figure set from the San Diego Comic-Con 2015 exclusive Marvel Legends set of the Doctor Strange, the Book of the Vishanti. And she is the last figure I am reviewing. And she is one of the figures that I was really looking forward to the most. I was looking forward to the most Magic and this figure, and the others were just a bonus, but they actually surprised me. The whole set was a perfect set for me, and I'm glad I got it. I got it at a hefty price, but no regrets. Just wonderful, wonderful workmanship by Hasbro, and I think they did a wonderful job with this figure as well. The Queen of Hel, Hela, at least until Angela has come. Until Angela's become the new Queen of Hel. But very, very nice. If you're into the Asgardian lore and Asgardian figures, Asgardian characters, this is one figure you want to have on your shelf. And I absolutely love this figure. It is an amazing, amazing sculpt. And they gave it a lot of detail. Her shoulder pads, her helmet, these pieces are removable. You have to assemble them. They sculpted this the mask very nicely. They gave her a wonderful sword, and I think, I was worried that they might be using the Valkyrie mold, the Misty Knight mold, and it seems that they used a smaller mold because the knees are very tight on this one. And I think, if memory serves me right, this is the Red She-Hulk mold. And as you can see, the feet are quite different, well, similar, but they're not as soft and flimsy. I could be wrong, because, standing her up, she is about as tall. No, she is actually shorter than this figure. So I have reason to believe that they actually used the Red She-Hulk mold for this particular figure. And I'm just so glad they did, because it gives it a very stable, gives it a more stable base as a figure for this particular character. And I'm just loving it. And, well, this is not a bad figure. It's not a bad figure base, but I'm glad they used the Red She-Hulk because it's just great. I can get her into a lot of poses, and I think proportionally, I think it serves her better. I'm hoping when they do an Angela, which I hope Hasbro does, a Marvel Legends Angela, because that was the fans' choice winner, and I'm hoping they'll do it soon. I hope they use this mold instead of the Misty Knight mold, because it would be a heck of a lot better. And I was worried that they would use a flimsier mold for this one, and I'm glad they didn't. Look how amazing this figure is. The plastic they use is sort of like a flake, shimmery, glittery type of plastic. They painted some green highlights on it, which is done very well. Hardly any quality issues. The face sculpt, great, as I mentioned. Paint apps, no bleeding of the very little bleeding, hardly any quality issues on the face. Green lipstick. I mean, overall, a wonderful, wonderful job. You really get your money's worth with these figures. They gave her some soft goods cape. I think it's a good choice. I think if they gave her a heavier cape, it would be very difficult to stand. She'd be back heavy and she'd be tipping over. So I think it's a good choice that they gave her the soft goods cape. So paint apps, great. Articulation, it's a She-Hulk, so you probably know what it is. The sculpt, the silhouette, just amazing on this figure. Let me see if I can stand her up so we can all appreciate all her glory. And this would really make a very, very nice Angela figure. And with all the details that Hasbro has proven that they can do, it'll be very easy to do an Angela figure. I just wish that, if at all, I'm nitpicking, this is a perfect figure. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. But if I had any comments on it, it would be the hands. I wish they could have done a more feminine position, or a less aggressive position, I should say, not feminine, but less aggressive position, and a more sultry type of position for the hands, like open hands. or relaxed hands. That way it would give her a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very kingly or queenly, a very regal type of sculpt to her. But other than this, I'm nitpicking, as I said. But other than that, it's a perfect figure. It's still gonna get a 10 out of 10 for me. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little video review of the San Diego Comic-Con 2015 exclusive Marvel Legends set of the Doctor Strange Book of the Vishanti. This review was by Hela. I'm going to show you all the other figures. Let me see if I can put all of them in one shot. Let me see. Doctor Strange. I'll put in here his astral form. Alright. Brother Voodoo. Let's see if we can put in here. There we go. And finally, my favorite of the entire lot, the Magic figure. Alright. And there you go, folks. The San Diego Comic-Con 2015 Book of the Vishanti featuring Hela for this review. And the others are the Astral Projection Doctor Strange figure, Dormammu, Brother Voodoo, and of course, Uncanny X-Men Magic. Thanks for watching.